Hey, what's up guys? So welcome back to another video. So my last video, if you checked it out, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. My last video, I replaced these tires with LT 295/65 R20 Nitto Grappler G2 tires. They look great. Check out my last video for all the details, but I figured a video on a review on these 37 by 12.5 R20 tires that I've had on my truck for about a year, maybe just shy of a year, but it has amounted to 25,000 miles. So this is going to be a Nitto Ridge Grappler 25,000 mile review. So I have a few notes I want to go over. So the first thing is going to be the tread. I've taken the tread measurements. Everyone knows tread is measured by 30 seconds. I have 30 seconds of usable tread. I have 30 seconds if you're measuring it down to the lowest point, right? But everyone knows there's a warning marker, and I measured that, and that's where I got my 30 seconds of usable tread. That's 25,000 miles. That means if I maintain rotating these tires every 5,000 miles with the same roads that I drive, maybe about a tenth of those miles are towing, I can get some really good mileage out of these tires. So if I would rate it 5 out of 5 when it comes to the tread life as well as tire wear life, really. Next thing I want to talk about is the rain. Performance in the rain. I'm gonna have to give it 4.5 stars. Straight highway tires are more so best in the rain, but due to the fact that it's a hybrid, it's not really made for the highway specifically. It's not really made for off-road specifically. It kind of gives you that happy medium. That's why I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Off-road, here's a biased 4 out of 5 stars because I never really took them off-road and beat them like many others will do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hold off 1 star. Miles per gallon. This is what people are really interested in when you're trying to throw some tires on, especially when it comes to how many miles you drive a year. If you don't drive as many miles highway, if you just do city, it won't mean as much to you. But if you're driving a considerable amount each year, such as I have the last year, 25,000 miles, you're gonna wanna keep in mind your decrease in fuel economy. After putting these tires on my new wheels, automatically lost 3 miles per gallon. City, highway, just keep that in mind when you're actually trying to upgrade your tires. All right, looks. After comparing miles per gallon, things we do at our trucks is for looks. So they look really good. They have 2 different edges. All right, one's a little more aggressive, the other one's not as aggressive, but you can either mount these to where the edge of your liking is towards the outside. So they look really good. These tires look really good. I give them 5 stars. And then if someone would ask me, would I buy these again? Absolutely. I would absolutely recommend them as well, especially for those who are driving a little more on the road compared to off-road. Although I feel like these tires will get the job done. Now, if you're more so on some sketchy leases or construction sites where it just becomes, maybe loose sand, sludgy mud, things that could actually get your truck dug in, maybe not so much. So it all depends on what kind of driving environment, if you're towing. That's pretty much my wrap up. Guys, if you have any questions, comments on these Nitto Ridge Grapplers, doesn't really have to matter on the size. These are 37 by 12.5 by 20s. But if you do have any questions, comments, go ahead and let me know down below. But until next time, see y'all.